Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to Hammond Auditorium at the University of Mount Union for our Sunday night edition of our three-day invitational meet and our championship finals. This is our sixth event this weekend. Tonight's action will include the 200-yard backstroke, our 100-yard freestyle events, the 200-yard butterfly, and we will wrap things up with our exciting 400-yard freestyle relay events this evening. All right, and with that, I think we are ready to begin our final championship competition this evening. If you're ready, Mr. Referee. And our first championship final is event number 28. This is our mixed 200-yard backstroke. First competing for our ladies in lane 6 from Massillon-Jackson High School and Uniontown, Ohio, it is Lindsay Collins. And on our men's side, in lane 2 from Clements High School in Sugar Land, Texas, it is Billy Perry. And lane 3 from Irmo High School in Columbia, South Carolina, Nathan Williams. And in lane 4 with our fastest qualifying time by a small margin at 2:01.4 from earlier today, a top 8 finisher in our OAC championship in this event last year from St. Cloud Technical High School in St. Cloud, Minnesota, it is Ben Hoffman. Mr. Referee. Our swimmers are finishing their first lap. And in lane 4 with a split of 26-9, Ben Hoffman with a slight lead. Earlier this morning, Nathan Williams and Ben Hoffman finished within 24 hundredths of each other during our preliminaries. Nathan is in lane 3, Ben in lane 4. Billy Perry, though, hanging right in with these guys right now. And Nathan and Ben, their feet hit the wall at the same time. And at this point, Nathan Williams with a slight lead. Nathan with a half body length lead. And lane 3. All right, and the winner, 156.16. Nathan Williams. Nathan redeems himself from this morning. Ben Hoffman a close second at 157.03. And Billy Perry 201.71. Lindsay Collin in lane 6. And she will take first place for our ladies this evening in this 200-yard backstroke. Lindsay's time, 2:22.46. Our next championship event is event number 29, the women's 100-yard freestyle. Let's introduce our swimmers. First in lane 3, our fastest qualifier this evening, 59.92. Finishing in the top 16 in this event last year, from Berea Mid-Park High School, and in Berea, Ohio, it is Erica Drager. And lane 4, a top 8 finisher during our OAC championship last year from Rockwall High School in Rockwall, Texas, it is Aurelia and Christie. And in lane 5, from nearby Marlington High School in Alliance, Ohio, it's Nicole Ellison. Mr. Referee. Halfway through the race, Aurelia and Christie in lane 4 touches the wall first at a lap of 26.87. And it will be Aurelia and Christie taking this event. Touches the wall at a time of 55.7. Finishing in second place, it is Erica Drager, 56.96, and Nicole Ellison's time, 57.84. Our next event is event number 30. This is the men's 100-yard freestyle. This is our consolation heat. Mr. Referee. This is our consolation final heat. Swimming in lane 3 from Louisville High School, Hunter Madej. And lane 4 from Lexington High School in Lexington, Ohio, it is Andrew Hathaway. And in lane 5 from Cambridge High School, down the road in Cambridge, it is Trent Alton. Andrew Hathaway with a slight lead now. Trent right behind him in lane 5. And Andrew Hathaway, 49.95. 49.95. Trent Alton finishes second, 51.18. And finishing in third is Hunter Madej, 1 minute .01 here in our consolation heat. Next up, it is our championship final of our men's 100-yard freestyle. Let's introduce our swimmers. First in lane 2, a top 8 finisher in last year's championships from Massillon Jackson High School in Canton, Ohio. It is Jason Tondra. And lane 3, our fastest qualifier from this morning's preliminary with a time of 48.88 from Hampton High School in Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, Brett Scheib. And lane 4, a top 16 finisher in their OAC championship from Riverside High School in Painesville, Ohio, Mark Silver. And in lane 5, from Chaminade Julian High School in Dayton, Ohio, it is Jeff LaBianco. Mr. Referee. Earlier today, Brett Scheib finished with a time of 48.88. Mark Silver qualified with a time of 49.98. Keep your eyes open on lanes 3 and 4 for sure. And lane 2, Jason Tondra out like a rocket. He's got a little lead already. Looks like Jason's all business in this one, folks. Jason's qualifying time this morning was 50.17. He's comfortably going to smash that seed time. Jason Tundra, 46.92. 46.92. Jason Tundra. Outstanding race. Brett Scheib finishes in second, 49.48. Mark Silver takes third at 50.75, and Jeff LaBianco finishes 51.06. All right, our next championship final is event number 33. This is the women's 200-yard butterfly. Let's introduce our swimmers. First, in lane 3, your fastest qualifier with a time of 2:32.26 from Turlings Catholic High School in Broussard, Louisiana. Let's hear it for Callie Landry. In lane 4, a top 16 finisher last year in our championships in this event from Milford High School in Milford, Michigan, Emily Costanzo. Mr. Referee. And Callie's first lap touches the wall at 31.43. Emily at 34.49. Certainly Callie's off to a very strong start. I think we're having little issues with our clock, so unable to report lap speeds for all of you that are joining us with our live stream this evening. Hopefully you're having some better weather where you're listening from than we are here in eastern Ohio. Lots of rain, high winds, and the electric is out in a lot of places in the surrounding area. Luckily, we can still see here. And that is Callie Landry touching the wall first. The clock is not accurate, so I won't repeat what it says. Okay, we're ready to restart our action. Our next championship event is event number 34. This is the men's 200-yard butterfly championship final. Let's introduce our swimmers. First, in lane 2, from Massillon Jackson High School in Massillon, Ohio, Maximus Bekakis. And lane 3, our fastest qualifier this evening with a time this morning of 2:07.9, a top 8 finisher in our championships last season from West Allegheny High School in McDonald, Pennsylvania. Let's hear it for Derek Curry. And in lane 4, from Franklin Regional High School in Murraysville, Pennsylvania, Eli Holm, Mr. Referee. This morning, Derek clocked a time of 2:07.9 to be our fastest qualifier. He is in lane 3. Eli Holm in lane 4 had a really impressive time as well at 2:08.58. Eli Holm in lane 4 has about a half a body length lead at this point over Derek. And Eli touches the wall down here, probably with a one body length lead. Derek had a fantastic turn on this wall. He is gaining some ground. And Eli just pulls it out. 2:01.01. Derek right behind him at 2:05.6. 0.4 of a second separates those two swimmers. Great race. And Maximus in lane 2, he's touching the wall in a time of 2:20.08. And at this point, there will be a 10-minute break from our competition. We may have a time trial, but there will be a 10-minute break from our championship competition. Our competition will resume at 6:30. Our competition will resume in 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, welcome back everyone. Time is 6:30 and our competition will resume. Before we get into our relay events, we will have one time trial at this time. And it is all by himself, Aiden Spinola. Mr. Referee. Aiden he is doing the 100-yard butterfly as a time trial here this evening. And his first split, 27-29. And he does break 1 minute. Aiden Spinola clocks in a fine 100 butterfly time in 59:38. And he's pretty excited about that. All right, in just a moment, we'll get started with our 400-yard freestyle relay events. Women followed by the men. And we'll start off with the women in event 35, the women's 400-yard freestyle relay. Our relay team is Lexi Schuler, Nicole Ellison, Erica Drager, and Aurelia and Christie. Mr. Referee. This should be a fast race. Lexi Schuler leading off for our relay team. And Lexi's first split, 26:85. Now in the water it is Nicole Ellison. And Nicole's first split, she touches the wall 27:31 in her first 50. Getting ready to get into the water, it is Erica Drager. Nicole's last bit, 30:07. Now swimming, it is Erica Drager. And Erica's first split, a fine 26.85. And our relay anchor this evening is Aurelia and Christie, who is just now getting in the water. Erica's last split, 29.71. Once again, this is Aurelia and Christie. And Aurelia's first split, 26.6. And our relay time, 3:45:43. 3:45:43 for our ladies relay. And our last event, event 36, the men's 400-yard freestyle relay. And in lane 3, we do have Team A. Team A consists of Nathan Williams leading off, Brian Regovich, Brett Scheib, and our anchor Jason Tondra. And in lane 4, it's our Team B, Derek Curry leading off with Andrew Hathaway, Mark Silver, and the anchor will be Jeff LaBianco. Mr. Referee. That is Derek Curry and Nathan Williams. And Nathan Williams with a slight lead. Derek has shown several times throughout the weekend, though, his turns are quite impressive. And there was another one. Nathan Williams touches the wall just a little ahead of Derek on that one. Now in the water for Team A in lane 3, it's Brian Regovich. And in lane 4 for our Team B, it's Andrew Hathaway. Brian increasing the lead for Team A. About a half a body length at this point at the far end of the pool. And Brian will be turning over the relay to Brett Scheib with a full body length lead for Team A. Brett Scheib now in the water in lane 3. Mark Silver in lane 4. In lane 3, Brett still with about a one body length lead. Mark Silver hanging tough. And our anchor's getting ready to enter the water. In lane 3, it will be Jason Tondra. Lane 4, it'll be Jeff Lebianco. Jason Tondra enters the water first. Jason's certainly not messing around. He's extending that lead for Team A in lane 3. Jason Tondra has given Team A several body length lead at this point in the race. And it is Team A finishing in a time of 3:14:23. 3:14:23, and our Team B touches the wall at a time of 3:21:38. Good race, gentlemen. Well, it is 6:40 p.m. Eastern here at the University of Mount Union on a fine Sunday night. This does conclude our 3-day Raider Invitational Meet. We hope that those of you that joined us with our live streams this weekend were able to participate and cheer along with our Purple Raiders swimmers and divers. So until next time, have a great remaining few hours of the weekend. Be safe. Happy upcoming Thanksgiving season and holiday season to all of you. This is DJ Dale. I'm signing off for the weekend.